Welcome to Ellis, Mowers and more. Today we've got this Champion generator, 5,000 watt, 212 cc generator. Runs, doesn't produce any power. So what I've got here is I believe it's just like a voltage regulator type deal. Hopefully it'll fix it. If it doesn't, then the whole guts of the generator are bad. Told the guy, I said, might work, might not. We'll find out. But like I said, it does run fine. It just doesn't produce any power. No power on the regulator either. So thinking that we've got just an issue with that. Hopefully so. We're going to get into replacing this and hopefully getting this fixed here next. So here's the generator. Let's see if it'll start up for us. I do need a choke. The choke arm is really weird on it, so. But you can see there's nothing coming out of the gauge right there. And I'll show you. There's no AC voltage either. It's like 2 volts, so like I said, just 2 volts coming out of it, so very interesting. But what we're going to do is on the back side here is where all of this lives. It's missing a bolt, but basically it's all right here with like the contacts and things along those lines. And so what we're going to do is take all that off, take the wires off for that. We've got a plug here that we need to take off as well. If it'll let me. There we go. And looks like, are they even 8 millimeters? 8 millimeter, 8 millimeter, 8 millimeter to get these off. And that should do it. So, like I said, hopefully the brushes and everything are still good on it, but we'll see. I'll get y'all a better angle to show you basically how to take this off. There we go. So these are 7 millimeters actually. So we'll take this off, this off. Be sure the orientation, got the wire coming out of the top, right? All these brushes look fine, so I'm wondering if this piece was what ended up going bad on it. It's got a little bit of junk and corrosion. We've got some magnets down here as well. So I wonder if those magnets just quit on it. I don't know. You never know. I tried like the what they call it, the cocking the drill, pulling the trigger and then turning it backwards. That didn't excuse me, that didn't work. So I figured, I think these things were like $20-some. I told him, I said, if I can fix it for that, you know, plus the labor, which isn't much considering this is what I'm doing here. But yeah, so these magnets are a lot longer than the ones that I just took off. So that'll be interesting. So that may have been it. I hope it is. For his sake and for mine, that'd be awesome. For everybody's sake, right? I always want to get everybody's stuff fixed, so. And then the new regulator. I'm curious. Man, of course, this is going to be different. This is all different. I'm curious if... Darn. That's okay. I wonder if I could just put this back on since I got new magnets and everything, that those magnets will work. We'll find out. You can't really buy it. I don't know if you can really buy this without this. So we'll try this first. Of course, I bought the wrong one. I thought these are pretty universal, and obviously they're not. So, but let's see. So here and here. I just want to see if it produces voltage real quick. We can find out. I mean, the magnets jump right on there, so hopefully that's a good thing. Fantastic. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So yeah, so she's all good. How about that? Figured I'd make the video, and if it worked, great. Maybe this helped y'all out. If it does work. So I gotta put this cover back on, which I already done. It needs a screw on it. But the guy might have the screw, I'm not sure. But yeah, how about that? The little choke arm is off of it, but you can still choke it and start it just fine. Just for kicks, let's turn her on one more time. like I said, I'm not really keen or too knowledgeable on the electrical side of generators. So when I told him, I was like, that's why I was fumbling around with the multimeter. But we got 245 on everything. We got 120. So you can't ask for much more than that. And luckily, that's all it needed. So this right here, like I said, this right here only costs like maybe 20 bucks. I'll put a link in the description. Just see if it's the same shape as what you need. I didn't, and that's why I bought the wrong one. No biggie, but the part that I needed to work ended up working. But like I said, it could be one or the other. Might as well buy them both if they're, you know, as cheap as they are. All right, guys, so how about that? Just needed this part right here. Which, good thing, because I ordered the wrong one for this, for the voltage regulator. But like I said, these things, I think I got both of them for like $18, $19. I mean, it was very cheap for what it was. And this is what I needed. So when in doubt, I guess buy them both and just have it on the shelf. So that if one goes out, you can replace it. Because I think it's like a crapshoot as to whether which one works. But I wasn't getting any power out of this at all from what I could tell just from earlier voltage testing. I just took the two spade terminals here and checked for voltage or amperage, and I didn't get anything. So voltage and or amperage, wasn't getting anything out. So little, you know, cheap part, fix it. Got the generator back going. This customer gets stuff really cheap and flips them, and I just work on them for him. And so he gets it for cheap or free. I get it fixed, make my cut. He sells it and deals with that headache. And he makes his cut. And so that's what it is. Quick video today. I'm taking a little time away when you'll see this video. And so been a great season so far. And just having a little bit of R&R during this time. So hopefully y'all enjoyed the video. Hopefully this helped y'all out. Very easy to fix, very easy to install if you got a no power situation on a Champion generator. All these generators are pretty much the same now, it seems. But a Champion or a similar generator, a lot of them have this set up on. I appreciate it. I'll catch y'all on the next video.